Welcome Capricorn to your weekly reading. This is for the 26th of January to the 2nd of February. We're going to start off this week with an energy audit. I'm going to start off by pulling a card to see what's in your energy field this week. I'll then pull an oracle card to look at what you need to release this week. Capricorn, you have the energy of King of Pentacles coming through in your energy field this week. Now, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Pentacles I'm speaking about. So what we see, Capricorn, is that this week you are very grounded, stable, and focused. You are thinking calmly and you're thinking logically, and you are focused this week on what abundance and prosperity means to you. And you're looking at it from a very responsible, wise, and mature point of view. You're looking at your bigger picture, you're looking at long-term planning, and there's a lot of thinking going on here. What you're being asked to release this week with peace coming in is the energy this week, my dear Capricorns, of trying to please the people around you, bending over backwards to accommodate people and to appease people. And you know, Capricorn, we all do this with certain people in our lives. But you are being asked this week to look at it. Why are you doing it? Is it detrimental to you? Is it hurting you in some way by making somebody else feel big? Are you dimming your light in order to let somebody else's ego shine? You're being asked to release that energy. You need to focus on what's going on in your life and how you can bring about what this abundance and prosperity means to you. So take a look closely this week, Capricorn. See where you might be going too far in order to compromise, make somebody happy, or keep the peace. Remember, that's not your role. You need to look after yourself. Right, let's move on now and get to your tarot reading. I'm going to start off by looking at what's pressing on you now. We'll then look at the real reason it feels heavy. Thirdly, what begins to loosen for you this week. Then onto what frees up for you. And finally, your quiet win. Capricorn, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Temperance and the Two of Cups, and we're looking at what's pressing on you now. So we're looking at the hidden or unspoken tension that you might be experiencing. And where I see this coming through for you, Capricorn, is in a particular relationship in your life. And this is somebody already in your life. This is somebody you have a deep connection to. With Two of Cups here, it tells me that this could be your significant other, a family member, a really close friend. It could even be your boss or your business partner. But I do feel that there is some kind of imbalance going on in this relationship. And I think it's connected to what we spoke about with peace coming through, what you have to release. What I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is that you could be overcompensating for something that is not aligned or balanced in this relationship. And of course, when we do too much and we go the distance and we give everything we've got, and it is not appreciated or acknowledged or reciprocated, it creates a tension and uncomfortable energy within us. And so, my dear Capricorns, this is why we saw this coming through now. There's something going on in a particular relationship that needs to be addressed and sorted out. But let's continue, as I'm sure we're going to get deeper insight. Now let's move on to see why this is feeling so heavy for you. And we have Knight of Wands and Four of Wands. Now, Capricorn, we are being told so clearly and so directly that why this energy feels so heavy for you is because you are in a situation or a relationship where your light is being dimmed, where you are not able to be your true self. Now, Capricorn, this could come through in so many different ways. You could be working for a boss who is a micromanager and incredibly dogmatic. And no matter what ideas you come up with and how creative and innovative you are, they just shut you down and they don't let you be who you are and show what you can do. You could have a particular significant other who just dims your light. They always have to be right. They always have to be the center of attraction. They always have to be the one that tells the stories, that tells the jokes, that does all the talking. And they give you no room to come forward and show who you are. So this naturally is going to make you feel very suppressed and feel as though your inner light is going out. We are being told, my dear Capricorns, that beneath the surface, you are longing to break free. You are longing to just get out there and show yourself in whatever this is for you, whether it's a work scenario, a family scenario, with your significant other. You just have this feeling of, I just want to get out of this cage and run free and just be who I am. You are longing to be your true, authentic self in this situation. Let's move on now and see what begins to loosen for you this week. Now, Capricorn, this is what I love to see for you, because you are going to recognize that it's time to leave behind whatever that poverty-stricken little village represents to you. And I do feel for a lot of you that that village there represents an area of your life where you have been suppressed in some way. And now you feel as though, I don't need this anymore. I've outgrown it. I've played it small for long enough. I've been pleasing this particular person or people for too long. I'm now going to take care of myself. And we see, Capricorn, that this week you start to make plans to take yourself right out of the situation. So much so that once I see that barrier there, I feel whether it's energetically or actual physical steps, you are separating from whatever this represents to you. Eight of Wands tells us so beautifully and so clearly, Capricorn, once you move out of that village, out of that relationship, out of that situation, my gosh, then you can expect the fireworks to begin. Things are going to happen for you. You're going to be able to go where you want to go, do what you want to do, mix with whom you want to mix with. You're going to be able to decide for yourself What do I want to do now? Do I want to put myself out there? Do I want to meet new people? Do I want to start something new and exciting? Do I want to go traveling? Things are going to start happening, and you're going to feel like you've entered another chapter completely. And once you do this, we move on to see what happens now that you are free of this energy. You, Capricorn, will move right out of Five of Pentacles. So you move right out of feeling like this young girl over here, feeling unseen, unappreciated, unloved, out there on your own, no one understanding or seeing what you're going through, isolated and lonely, and you moving into the Empress energy, where you are able now to create and initiate what you want to see in your life. There is such a remarkable difference with regards to what we are seeing here, Capricorn. From feeling helpless, from feeling as though things are never going to get better, never going to improve, to moving into the Empress energy, which is all about creativity, innovation, and creation. I do think this is going to be a wonderful, bright beginning for you. And at the end of the week, we are looking at your quiet one. And what I see here, Capricorn, is something so heartwarming, because there is a particular dream that you are going to now want to focus on. And I think this dream comes to light again once you are free of what that represents to you. Once you are feeling like, right, I've got nothing holding me back. I can bring in what I want. So we see you going back to a particular dream that's really important to you, but you haven't done anything about it now. And what I love to see for you is that there are people around you. This could be your family, your friends, who are very supportive with regards to what this dream is. They're going to be brainstorming with you, giving you advice and suggestions. They might even be giving you help in some way. I see you being supported in a very loving way as you now work on making a particular dream a reality. What a big week, my dear Capricorns. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.